Hi, I'm Tiffany Domena, and you're watching the How to Entrepreneur YouTube channel where we talk about how to start a business and grow it from idea to full-time income and from full-time income to enterprise. Today, I want to talk to you about someone very, very special, very influential in our society, and unfortunately that recently passed away by the name of Kobe Bryant. And in this video, I plan to talk specifically about things that he did off of the court that gave him access to over $1 billion in assets by the time he passed away. So in this video, that's what we'll be talking about. And we'll also be talking about some strategies that you can use to help to build your business and to grow your net worth in business as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's definitely jump right in. So one thing that I really noticed, I've been watching the Kobe Bryant Memorial with Beyonce, with Michael Jordan, and with lots of other very special influencers. And one thing I noticed about what they say about Kobe Bryant is they talk about his work ethic and his desire to really live life to its maximum potential. And that's one thing that I find extremely admirable about Kobe Bryant. And it actually inspires me to figure out how to maximize my potential in every area of life. And I hope that that's one thing that you take away from this video as well. And that's one thing that you take away from studying Kobe Bryant. So I want to talk first about how life can be so unpredictable. Now, as we know, Kobe Bryant, he passed away on January 26, 2020 in a helicopter accident. And he was living a good life, giving a lot back to society, giving a lot into the community, and doing so many great things. And life can be so unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen next. And one thing that Michael Jordan said at the memorial services, he said Kobe Bryant was in pursuit of the best version of himself. He was a live demonstration of how we each get the chance to set ourselves up for success or to cave because of obstacles. And for Kobe Bryant, he constantly was pushing himself towards the best version of himself. And even his wife and close loved ones said the same thing. So it's not just what you do in public, but it's also what you do in private. And people knew him both in his public facing figure and in his private figure as a person who was trying to be the best version of himself. So that's something to really keep in mind and to shoot towards, because ultimately being successful is not just a financial thing. Being successful is also a very self-fulfillment, a purpose-driven thing. So there's a lot of components to success. And so in life, you definitely don't know what happens next. You can have high hopes, you can have expectations, you can have plans, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen next. You get the opportunity to eat healthy or not to eat healthy, to be honest or not to be honest, to create or to consume. You get the opportunity to exercise or not to exercise, to tear people down or to encourage them, to borrow or to own. There's lots of choices you get the opportunity to make every single day. And you have to really take those choices and make the best choices, and brick by brick, it compounds into something that we call success. Overnight success is just a myth. What happens is you have habits that you stack on top of each other, day by day choices that you make, and those day by day choices build into success. For Kobe Bryant specifically, he was making sure to be at practices. A lot of people say he would come early and stay late. he was making sure he could be the best basketball player that he could be. And he also did a lot in his community and did a lot with his family. It was the day-to-day choices that I'm not just going to sit here and do what's best for me, but I'm going to try to do what's best for other people as well. And that mentality of putting service and doing creating instead of consuming and putting in the work really paid off for him in many areas of his life. Now, I want to talk about his 1 billion plus business empire beyond the court. Now, you may not know, but Kobe Bryant was also very, very savvy in business. And a lot of other athletes look to him as an example because of what he was able to do on and off of the court. So for Kobe Bryant, he had business endeavors that included co-founding a venture capital firm with Web.com's founder, Jeff Steibel, and the venture capital firm was called Bryant-Steibel. Through the Bryant-Steibel venture capital firm, he was able to invest into startup businesses when he could see that the business probably would be successful even without him. He would add in funding to really amplify the success of those businesses. He also would secure endorsement deals and advertising for well-known brands. So advertising was an area of business that he was into because he had an established social network and an established platform. A lot of people who had a similar target audience would want to advertise with him. Writing a book and becoming a best-selling author, he wrote books for adults as well as he was working on children's books as well. So he was trying to inspire athletes, trying to inspire young kids, especially underprivileged kids. He had a strong focus on inspiring them. So in terms of his brand deals, ESPN said that his endorsements earned him 16 million plus per year, and that wasn't his only stream of income. He was known as a savvy investor, and he invested millions into startup businesses. He wasn't known specifically for owning real estate, but in terms of owning businesses, he was very successful with that, and also in terms of adding equity funding into other businesses, or he was very notable for that as well. So he invested in businesses including The Honest Company, Epic Games, Dell, and Alibaba. And his firm exited some companies and remained stakeholders in others. So he was an investor, he was an advertiser doing brand deals, he also sold services, and this one might not be obvious that he had a service-based business unless you really think about it, but as a service-based business, he was doing coaching services for other athletes. He also had different coaching camps, and in fact, when he was taking his daughter Gigi in the helicopter, they were going to his Mamba Academy, which is a basketball academy that he had founded. So selling services, he was still consistent with his niche, but he was teaching basketball to other people because that was a skill he was very good at, and he was using that skill to serve other people. And so overall, he was very successful as a business owner and as a basketball player. And one thing I want to leave you with when we're talking about Kobe Bryant is just talking about developing your high-paying skill, develop whatever that is. For Kobe Bryant, his high-paying skill was basketball. And for many people, that might be so far-fetched. How can you earn millions playing basketball? And it's something that a lot of us can't say that we could make possible, but for him, he was able to make that possible. And for you, there's something that you can do a high-paying skill that you can develop, some passion or innate skill that you have access to, and you can take that and develop it into a high-paying skill that you can then monetize through selling services, through selling products, possibly through advertising for other people, possibly by doing affiliate marketing like I do. So there's several ways that you can take the skills that you have and monetize them, and I like to call it revenue stacking. So if you haven't already, stopped by hotentrepreneur.com and checked out the Enterprise Builder membership. Inside there's a free e-course where I talk about the principle of revenue stacking. And basically what you do is you build one stream of income and add other streams of income onto it. So this is something that Kobe Bryant did, and it's something that we can all do. We can develop our high-paying skills and then stack other revenue streams so that that high-paying skill turns into something that can pay us very well. So my condolences go out to the family and those who are mourning the Kobe Bryant death. It is something that really hurts my heart. I cried as I was watching the memorial because honestly, he was doing so many great things and influencing so many people in such a positive way. But I'm inspired by his life and what he stood for and the passion that he really put behind being the best version of himself. And I was so inspired by his life that I decided to talk more about him, because I think that it's important for us to really take on that legacy that he left, and that legacy of being a high achiever, not underperforming, and really aspiring to mastery, not just for ourselves, but motivating other people to aspire for mastery. So those were some things that I really took away from studying Kobe Bryant, and I hope that you take those things away as well. And I want you and I to both learn from his example and to think about a habit that we can improve on, or a bad habit that we can replace with a good one, and really learn from what he did and help motivate others to have good habits as well. So that's all I have for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really hope that you study more about Kobe Bryant and the things that he did, and that you apply some things that you learned from him into your life as well. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this where I do product and service reviews as well as growth strategies to help you grow a business from idea to full-time income and from full-time income to enterprise, then definitely subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon so you can be notified of upcoming videos. That's all I have for this video. If you want to see more videos and biographies of successful entrepreneurs, definitely stop by the Hot Entrepreneur YouTube channel and check out some of the other biographies and stories about successful entrepreneurs so that you can be inspired to start and grow your business as well. That's all I have, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.